Hello lovers, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Onyema Victoria, a relationship coach. So for today's video guys, we will be discussing on reasons why lovers break up. 3 basic reasons why lovers break up. But guess what? Before we get started, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hurry now and smash the subscription button so as to get notifications for my upcoming videos. Welcome back guys. Now let's get started. You see, reasons why lovers break up. Beyond things like lack of sex, beyond mistrust, beyond like this infinitesimal things like communication breakdown, beyond these minute things, there are still some reasons why lovers break up, or why there is increased rates in divorce in marriages. One of the reasons why lovers break up is what? Is because lovers haven't learned how to deal with each other's differences. Of course, we all are individual. We are different in the sense that we have our own diverse personalities. You see, there's one basic thing. In every relationship, there is this phase. There's this phase. It's called the honeymoon phase. And in this honeymoon period, there are things. Okay, that's when the attraction is at its peak. It's at its increase. That rate of attraction is very, very high. And you see, there's one funny thing about this whole honeymoon phase. It doesn't really last forever, in the sense that after this honeymoon phase, that's when the real relationship sets in. And of course, you know, when the real relationship sets in, that is when that's when individuals start portraying their real self, in the sense that, okay, take for instance now, maybe ladies may tend to maybe try to hide some of their naughty character while pretending still in that honeymoon phase. But when the real relationship sets in, of course, you know, lovers now tend to blame each other for their mistakes. They no longer own that response each other's differences, even in every relationship. So guys, the second reason why lovers break up is because lack of attention. They no longer pay attention to those needs in the relationship. They no longer pay attention to the relationship anymore, in the sense that, you see, in every relationship there are some things that really key, some basic keys that really help the relationship to be on its increase, to keep the relationship moving. But you see, when all these things gradually starts declining, that's when you have other things come in. And you see, when all these things starts coming in, it's help you to gradually decline that love. Things like let's say disconnection. Yes, because when you're no longer paying attention to the needs in your relationship, of course, you know, you and your partner, you tend to disconnect. And when you two are disconnecting, of course, you know, the connection is no longer there. It's no longer there. Another thing is there's this tendency to separate. Of course, you know, if you're this type of couple, or if you're this kind of lovers that do things together, maybe like every morning both of you do you kneel down, you pray together, you hold hands, you pray together. And when separation comes in, of course, you know, your partner will be praying A, you'll be praying B. And you see, this kind of a thing, accumulation, it's not really bad. It's not really a good one. Another thing can lead to communication breakdown. Lack of attention in every relationship can also lead to communication breakdown. Of course, you know, when maybe your lover is doing something you don't really like, you see, there's need to really dialogue communication. You see, it can really what help save a dying relationship. Another thing I also want to discuss on is what lack of intimacy. When I mean intimacy, I mean, of course, things like let's say romance. You no longer cuddle each other, you no longer touch each other. You see, accumulation of these things, it can really what hinder that relationship. Of course, you make bonds, you build what stronger bonds together. There is need for that intimacy. There is need to do things together. That bond, just enjoy each lovely moment with each other. You understand? You cuddle together. You have time, affectionate moments with each other. Spend quality time with each other. That's when you get to know each other very well. And one thing about this thing is that while all these things are going on, the love it's on the increase. Another thing is allowing grievances tear them apart. So you see, in every relationship, honestly, there's not a perfect relationship anyway. We are all striving towards perfection. So you see, accumulation of these grievances, once it comes in, it's like it might really hinder that love from growing. And of course, this is when forgiveness comes in. Of course, it's not really easy to forgive. Honestly, humanly speaking, it's not really easy to forgive. But you see, we just have to let go for that love to be on the increase. We have to let go of our partner's differences. You see, it's not really easy to forgive, but deep down, once you've truly forgiven your partner, you will have that sense of inner joy. You understand? That sense of let me say satisfaction, let me say self-satisfaction. You get? So another thing is, once you and your partner, once you're having difficult time influencing each other, it can also lead to relationship breakdown. And when I mean difficult time influencing each other, in the sense that, you see, in every relationship there is always one that is the key, in the sense like one holding that relationship, or let me say one adding more effort, just solidly holding that relationship for it not to die. The person tries to take all the blames. The person tries to yes, of course, most times it's normally the female folks, or in some cases it can also be the male folk. It depends on your kind of relationship, or it depends on your kind of partner. So when I mean by difficult moments influencing each other, in the sense that maybe when one partner feels like he's the one doing more of the things, like he's the one leading the compromise, he's the one allowing peace to reign, he's the one making things happen in that relationship. For instance, you normally have your breakfast around, let's say, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. just within that range, let's say 8:30, 7 or thereabouts, and you have let me say you get married to the kind of partner that loves eating not all that early, let's say 10 or 11 or thereabout. Of course, there are some people like that. People don't really like eating early, let me put it that way. So you see, this is when adaptation comes in, tolerance comes in. You really need to learn how to adapt to your partner's way of living, your partner's way of doing things. Or another scenario might be, your partner may be this kind of person that doesn't really like a noisy area, and you happen to be the kind of person that, oh my goodness, you love music, you love flexing, you love that's having fun, just that happy life. You really love being yourself. But you see, what's the demands that you really need to adapt, learn to adjust yourself in a way that's suitable for you and your partner. So summarily, guys, I would say, beyond things like beyond sex, beyond romance, beyond communication breakdown. You see, all these things, it can also what lead to what relationship breakdown. But you see, there's need to what try and what work hand in hand with your partner in order to what to build that bond, in order to what totally eliminate that rate of divorce. Because honestly speaking, the rate of divorce in Nigeria as a whole, it's alarming. Like, it's alarming. Most times you hear people say things like infinitesimal things. Oh, no, I need to file a divorce. So you see, there's need to really what build this bond together. Go back to our first love. Our first love, those happy moments, those honeymoon periods. Of course, we know it's really what necessary for some people. Yes, I know it doesn't really last, but you see, there are some things there are some things we have done or we keep doing in our honeymoon period that, sincerely speaking, presently what we don't really do it again. So there is need to what reactivate that lost love in our relationship. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, and please, if there's any question, don't forget to type it in. I would gladly answer your question. Thank you all, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's still your baby girl, Onyema Victoria. I love you all. Bye bye.